What's up, guys? It's DarkArmedDuelist, and today I'm back here with Trey, and Trey's actually going to profile his Purrely deck profile, which I'm really excited to see because you guys have been requesting this one a lot down in the comments. So, before we get into this, guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and definitely hit that bell in there so you can become part of the notification squad, and check out the Patreon down in the description down below. And do you have any shout-outs, Trey?
Shout-outs to Bud's Place for letting us play. Shout-outs to Team Shank, as always. They're my team. And then shout-outs to Dark Arm for providing me with most of my cards today.
Anytime, dude. So let's go ahead and get straight on into this and see what's in this Purrely deck.
So this is Purrely before it has its second wave of support, which really makes the deck way more playable. But we have our main deck monster, which is Purrely. It's a non-once per turn effect on all of it. It shows the top 3 of your deck on summon. If you see a Purrely spell or trap, you add one of them to hand, and then it has a effect to overlay with one of the spell cards in your hand. It's the bread and butter of the deck, and it gets a lot better in the second wave because you can start just spamming them out.
Once we finally get Lily.
That's the only monster for the archetype currently. I am playing a Dark World package of triple snow, 1 rain, and 1 lucent. This is just lucent instead of Silva because it's bigger by 100. So the Purrely quick plays, they discard for effect, not cost. They're essentially 1 for 1, but for effect. So you can pitch snow, search snow, reveal a quick play off the top with Purrely, and then do it again, and then do it again.
That's really cool. And so it basically makes them all free.
You start looping with these because you rain, search, Lucient, and then you pitch Lucient, summon it, bounce it with rain, link off rain, pitch Lucient, summon Lucient, bounce it.
So basically you have free discards forever once you get to Lucient and Rain.
Not forever because you run out of link monsters. You run out of ways to put it in grave. But
I got you.
It is like 3 discard loops.
That's pretty cool though.
That's it for like actual monsters. Then we have hand traps because this deck can play a lot of hand traps. 3 Ash, 3 Veiler, 3 Bestials, Toonbeer.
I got you.
The deck wants to play a lot of hand traps, especially when the new support comes out, because one of their quick plays is a draw effect if it's under a Purrely. And that none of the like added effects from the quick plays are once per turn, so you can draw 6 on the opponent's
I got you.
turn.
And that was 2 Magnemite and 1 Druis?
Yes.
Okay.
That's my normal ratio that I like.
I got you.
One of the field spell. The field spell is it's mediocre. So it says the turn your Purrely is special summon, your opponent cannot target it with effects, which is nice. And then it says if one of your Purrely XZs leaves the field by the opponent, you get to deck or grave special a Purrely. And then on the end phase, you can attach one of your quick plays from deck to one of your Purrely XZs. It's not a starter. It's not an extender. If you see it off the top, you see it. You'll probably see this a lot more once Lily comes out. Lily search is a non-quick play.
I got you.
So if you already have the continuous, this is a nice search. 3 of the ultra rare, pretty memory. All the quick plays have do X effect and then pitch a card deck special.
That's really good.
So this one's X effect is both players gain 1,000 because we can't have nice things and win in time. And then the quick plays also have an effect when they're underneath a Purrely XZ monster.
Okay.
So for example, this one says send one of your other cards to grave to target a card your opponent controls and attach it to the Purrely monster.
So it basically turns them into infinity.
Yeah.
That's really good.
So this is another way to get your rain off field to do the Lucient loop.
I've got you.
And it's not a once per turn effect. It's a once per copy. So like if you have all 3 of these under a monster, or you can eat 2 cards. And then you can overlay to one of the big guys and then eat 2 more cards.
That's ridiculous. That's insane. Like, you can eat a whole field to make it massive, too.
Quick play, pitch a card, deck special one, while this is under a Purrely, it gets 300 attack and defense for each material. And that's per copy, so you can stack up to 900.
I've seen you get Noir up to like 10,000 defense points with that thing because you put like 3 of them on it.
3 happy. This card is insane. So its quick play effect is you choose a card on the field. The next time it'd be destroyed, it is not. And that's just forever.
Yeah.
So if you're good at keeping track of it and you don't have to like put a dice on whatever card you're protecting, your opponent will just forget. I did
in our duel.
And you're just like, yeah, it's not destroyed. Because it's not till end of turn. Its under effect is for each copy of Happy you have under the monster, it gets 1 extra attack on monsters.
That's really good.
Phase. So there's a thing I did to Dark Arm that I can show. That's really insane. Next is the Continuous. This also gets a lot better when Lily can search it. It says pay 5, reveal 3 quick plays from your deck. Or spell traps. Most of them are quick plays. Reveal 3 spell traps other than itself. Your opponent randomly chooses one and it goes to your hand. So you don't reveal what you get added to hand. Most of the time you're revealing the same 3 quick plays.
Yeah.
And then if your XC Purrely leaves the field because of an opponent, you target 3 quick plays engraved with different names and you add them to hand.
That's really good too, because it's almost like Pantheism a little bit.
3 Prosperity. This helps you dig for your quick plays, dig for your continuous, find board breakers when going into games 2 and 3, and find your dark worlds.
Yeah.
It really helps find that dark world package, which is your whole turn's worth of discard. And sometimes you can kill through it. Duster, just main deck backer removal. 2 Infinite Impermanence for more hand trappiness. And then the Trap. I don't know the ratios on the Trap currently. I know OCG's playing it at 3, and they do have the new sport. But the Trap says rank up or rank down a Purrely, and then that monster gets shuffled at the end of the next end phase.
So it's kind of almost like a rank up magic spell, but as a trap form.
Yes.
Okay. And you're playing just 1 copy of it, or 2?
2.
2 copies of it.
I'm in 2 right now. I might cut it to 1 when the other stuff comes out, because its graveyard effect is banish it to shuffle 3 Purrelys.
Okay, I've got you.
So since you don't have the second name, you really have to just recycle that Purrelys repeatedly.
I got you.
That's it for main deck. 40 cards.
Okay.
Extra deck's pretty simple. Karibo,
Okay.
because they're level 1s. IP, because you can do Appaloosa and Unicorn plays, since you spam the board. These get a whole lot more useful when Lily comes out as well.
Yeah. Do you ever summon Appaloosa in this?
Not currently.
Okay.
It's really hard. What we do usually go for is Ensemble.
Yeah.
Because they are level 1. You can make Ensemble for 3. The new stuff comes out, I've made Ensemble for 4 or Nightingale for 4.
That's pretty good too, because the Nightingale for 4 will get you basically almost like an OTK and then like a 5 material, 6 material Zeus.
So these are the Purrely. They're the XC rank 2s. So this one is, all of them have thrice per turn. When a quick play is activated, you can absorb the quick play and do a bonus effect.
That's pretty good.
So that is a win effect. So if you activate a quick play spell and your opponent responds with a hand trap, you can no longer eat the card.
Okay.
Which can come up. I don't know why it's a win effect. It's kind of strange.
Because they just kind of miss timing.
Yeah, so happiness effect is when it eats a quick play, it can bounce a back row.
Okay.
That's non-target because you resolve after you eat the quick play. When it attacks and battles, it can search for a spell or trap and then have a monster's attack.
Okay.
So you can use the one that gives you bonus attacks and use the quick play that makes your opponent's monsters unable to be destroyed by battle. Attack into their monster, search the quick play that gives you another bonus attack, attack into the monster, search the quick play that gives you another bonus attack, activate it, eat it, attack, and then you keep repeating that till you've used all 3.
Yeah, that's basically what you were saying. You were going to show them that you did to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you get like basically an OTK with this thing.
This is Beauty. Beauty overlays with the Wash, Pretty Memory. So each of them have to overlay with a specific memory. This is Happy. This is with Pretty Memory.
It's kind of like how Eevee needs a specific zone to evolve.
Yes. If I could see any of the Purrelys being splashable, it's this one in Sprite, because this is just a effect negate.
Ironic, because it's a water.
Yeah, this one's just target a face of monster, negate its effect. When it eats a quick play, it can change a monster's battle position.
I got you.
Plump is our 2 of. So Plump says when he eats a quick play, you can banish monster till end of turn. And then he's a quick effect, eat 2 spell traps from either grave.
That's really good.
So he's how you stack up to a big monster.
And how you get all those bonus effects too.
Downer Magician for the Zeus package. 2x Purrely Noir.
Hey, that's the collector's rare one too.
Yep.
Is it just me, or have they just gotten better at making collector's rares? Like, they
They're
look really good in this set.
So Noir is if you have 5 materials on one of your rank 2s, you can overlay on top of it. If Noir itself has 5 materials, it's unaffected by your opponent's activated effects. And then it's a not once per turn, not once per chain. If it has the level 1, it's a quick effect. Deattach 2 to target a card on the opponent's field or engrave and put it on the bottom of the deck.
That's insane.
So, like, your opponent can't play through this, then you just go in phase and clear their macro.
Yeah.
Happiness is how you OTK. It's a same overlay condition as Noir. But when it has 5 or more materials, it can deattach Dark Ruler the board, and your opponent can't respond.
Wow.
It's not a quick effect, so it's kind of niche. When it declares an attack, and these aren't once per turn, when it declares an attack, you burn your opponent for 15.
Okay.
So you can stack the happiness and attack multiple times with them.
Yeah, and just keep burning over and over again. Wow.
It's how you OTK. And then Zeus.
Okay.
Because you can make an 8 material Zeus in the deck.
I've seen that. And it gets worse with the new support, so that's it for this one, guys. That's a really insane deck. That's a really cool deck. Thank you for showing me that one, because that's just so cool without the second wave, how powerful it is, and how it basically just it like 2-0'd me playing Cyberdark, which is just super cool. And that live duel will be out on the channel soon. So anyways, guys, this is DarkArmedDuelist. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much, Trey, for profiling that, and we'll see you guys in the next video. See you later, guys.